What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another tier list. Today we're doing Call of Duty Zombies perks. This is technically not all of them, but this is the best and biggest group I could find. So let me know down in the comments where you guys would place all of your favorite and least favorite zombie perks. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and let us get started. I have to go ahead and put Juggernog up in S. I think pretty much in every single zombies. It's basically a need, to me anyway. Especially in the older ones as you go along. But Juggernog was always a top tier zombie perk for sure. I mean, especially in some games where the zombies would, essentially double hit you automatically, like in Black Ops 1 or whatever. They just kind of double swing and kind of get some hits on you. So Juggernog was always, or is always, super, super strong in my opinion. Definitely think it's needed. I would also say Speed Cola definitely deserves an S. Obviously, being able to reload more than likely some LMGs or something to mow down zombies faster is super, super nice. And even if it's not an LMG, you're essentially just forever spraying. So being able to reload your gun quick as hell is super nice in zombies, and it's always a great perk to pick up for sure. Honestly, I also have to throw Mule Kick up into S. I think it's just fantastic. Why not have more than two guns, Let's get three. And that also gives you the option of getting something stronger, like Thunder Gun, Ray Gun, whatever else. So it's super nice and worth the money to be able to have a third weapon. Let's see. Widow's Wine, I think, was okay. I'm going to give it to B. I don't really feel like it played a huge effect. Don't get me wrong, it was nice if you had it. But really, you're just kind of buying it to have something, or if you, I don't know, just kind of want the Widow's Wine grenades and stuff. It wasn't an awful perk, but there's still so many better choices. Double tap, root beer, whoops. I'm gonna put an A. Me personally, I was never the biggest fan of double tap. I never felt like it really did anything. Obviously, any perk is essentially good in zombies, but I don't know. There was just still, if you weren't running the tombstone, I don't want to call it a glitch, but if you weren't running that, then I personally probably wouldn't pick up double tap. But if you're by yourself, then maybe. So that kind of depends, too, if you're playing with, friends or randoms or playing by yourself. Some of these perks can definitely somewhat be adjusted. But I am going to put Tombstone in B. I think overall it was only worth it if you were kind of doing that purposeful. Again, I don't really want to call it a glitch, but you buy Tombstone, buy max perks, and then you go down and die purposefully, and then you come back, you buy the perks that you didn't buy before, and then you pick up your Tombstone, then you have all the perks, but then you can't do that again. So I'll give Tombstone a B. I think it deserves a B, mostly just because of that. Sure, it was nice to pick up your other perks if you had any, if you were playing something different, but other than that, not too crazy. Stamina up. Stamina up, I'm going to give to B as well. Overall, you were always faster than the zombies, so it was useful at times, or if you really wanted or needed some perk for whatever reason, but it wasn't always necessarily the greatest choice. It just kind of was very, iffy at times. Quick revive. Quick revive I'll give to A. I think it was nice to be able to pick yourself up if you were playing solo, and then obviously being able to pick up friends or randoms quickly was nice as well. But again, if you had to choose, it's on like the lower high end, if you will, as far as what was really that great. Deadshot Daiquiri. I'll give Deadshot an A as well. I think it was worth it, but still sometimes I don't know. It's very hit or miss. That was definitely, to me, it's on like the lower end of A. A lot of these A's could definitely be moved around, maybe even go up or down a tier, but I think it was pretty good. Most of the time you can easily line up headshots for zombies no matter what gun you're running or anything. So it was definitely good in that aspect, but other than that, you know, it's iffy. Uh, Flopper PhD, I'll give to B. From what I remember, it was pretty much only in one COD. I might be wrong. I'm sure I am, but overall, if you weren't dolphin diving, it was pretty much useless. It was fun for sure, but aside from the fun aspect, not so much. Um, Death perception. I'll give it a B as well. A lot of the rest of these honestly just aren't really up there for me. I feel like these are the biggest and best um, perks that you could have, and then a lot of these are just kind of different implementations of everything else from a bunch of other Call of Duties, but most of the rest of them you're not really even going to see in a lot of them. I mean, really, it's just going to be the original perks that I essentially did, and then the rest of these are just kind of um, in certain Call of Duties. But let me know down in the comments where you guys would place everything. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out all my other tier list of video games, movies, shows, and any other content. But don't forget, like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.